Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play GalCiv3, playing as the Terran Resistance. This is our restart of our campaign, and I think we're off to a much better start, or at least one with a lot more potential from the get-go. We're not out on an island by ourselves with nothing that we can do about it. We do have a couple planets that we can colonize, as well as quite a few resources within range that we can stick some starports around and try and hopefully get some of those coming into our base. Plus, we have the bazaar right next to us, which is fascinating. Again, I don't know if this is the only bazaar, but if it is, that could be pretty powerful for us to be able to limit other people's ability to access it, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead and end this turn. We do have our second colony set up over here, so that's what we did at the end of the last episode, if you missed it. We do also have an extra survey ship that we got from the bazaar, so he's definitely been out here expanding our vision quite a bit. He's very, very powerful. He's got a lot of movement abilities. His range isn't very good on his sensors, but he makes up for that with his ability to get close a lot quicker. Oh, there's another colony ship. I mean, this is the only one we have at the moment. We're going to go ahead and make it. Again, we're going to lower it down to the lowest possible. I think we're going to send him to kind of explore this real quick and see if there's something over here that we can grow to. We can't colonize this one yet because it's an extreme planet. And this one down here we could do. I mean, if for no other reason to expand our borders, if you will. It's not the greatest planet in the world. It does give us more construction, but a lot less food. There's supposedly another good planet over here, I think it was. No, not there. There? Yeah, there's another one over here that we can't see. We don't also don't have range for it yet. So I'm not sure what we're going to do about that, but we'll see. Okay, so you should be able to see the star if we move up here. Anything good here? No, unfortunately not. Again, a lot of really good resources and asteroids and things, but no, not a whole lot of good planets this direction. Go ahead and come up this way. It's going to be fine. First citizen. Yeah. I was going to give it like the scientist, the worker, something like that. I'm tempted to do commander just to increase our range though. Because I believe it's the range that it also increases. I know it increases a lot of its other stats, but let's see, what else do we need? We're actually going to need another administrator now that I see this, because of the number of survey ships we have and the number of things under construction. Yeah, as much as I would like to get one of these other things, we're going to have to get another administrator if we're going to keep doing what we're doing. So we'll start with that, and that's going to be fine. And then that'll give us quite a bit of cushion to be able to continue doing some of the other stuff. All right, so anything down here? We got this star visible, but nothing, no planets or anything like that, unfortunately. There is a capsule over here, so how about we divert you to go that direction? And that looks fine to me. Yeah, you're going to go ahead and keep coming up here. See what can be found up there. Oh, there's a capsule we just passed by. Let's go ahead and check this star real quick. Still no planets. We will circle back and pick up this capsule though. Ooh, interstellar travel plus 50%. Nice. And some more experience. You know, that's going to help out a little bit. I guess just go ahead and start making your way back over to this star. Still no planets. I mean, again, we're better off than we were last time, but I was hoping to find a few more planets than this. Hopefully there's quite a few up in this area where we can kind of claim all this for ourselves since we're the closest to it and there's not a lot of other ways to get to it. Just go ahead and come over to this planet. Plus 5 experience points. Sure. I mean, it's a thing. It helps a little bit, I'm sure. There's a precursor anomaly down here. It is heavily defended, so I haven't really messed with the precursor anomalies yet, so I'm assuming we're going to need to have a pretty good ship to be able to go after that. There's actually a star over here that's in our range. Interesting. I guess our range has increased a bit, probably because of this planet. That would make sense. Well, for now, we're going to go ahead and circle back around this direction. That's going to be fine. Okay. Research. So we just finished interstellar travel. Oh, that's what also increased our range a bit. There we go. We also got the upgraded ship designs. All right, so new tech. What now? Kind of leaning towards going for one of the colonization things, maybe. We can also do your specialization here. +1 moves, less support module mass, +5 range. Ooh, what is better, moves or range? Let's see, I'm going to stay done for just a second. Like for this guy, for example, we've got a lot of really good planets within range already. I'm kind of leaning towards the moves, just really be able to move things around faster, get our colony ships everywhere. The one thing about the +5 range, though, is that our colony ships currently don't have enough range to get to a lot of these other good planets down here. Maybe if there's some out on this outer edge. So there's a reason to have the +5 range instead. I'm really leaning towards the moves, though. I feel like the moves are just going to be better in the long run. Could be wrong, and if I am, please feel free to tell me, and I'll correct it the next time I play this. But I think I'm going to go ahead and do the moves. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry. And there's Iron Drive over here, which will also give us more moves as well. We'll start with this one. That's going to be fun. All right, so we do see the sun over here. Unfortunately, no planets. I really don't want to move towards this one yet. I mean, we may have to just have something. Plus, it would increase our range more. So there is that. What about over here? Still no planets over here, unfortunately. Let's come check this one. I guess I could have you come check in over here. See what this one looks like. Oh, there's another colony ship. All right, we're going to keep doing it, but we got at least a couple more that we know we can do, even though they may not be the best ones yet. All right, idle ship. Let's have you start making your way over this direction. It's going to be fine. Do we want to keep doing colony ships? I don't know. Tempted to do a constructor, go ahead and get this stuff locked in and get some of these resources pulled in. I think we're going to do at least one more colony ship and see where that puts us. Alright, so you found another guy's colony ship. Hopefully he's not stealing stuff from us. He probably is, though. Oh, no planets there. Asteroids, though. We've already got this colony ship coming over here, so how about you just make your way up this direction? We'll kind of weave your way through all that stuff. Well, there's some Durantium over there, so I'm really hoping there's a planet over here. Get all the resources we can. More better. Oh, hello. Hello. Excellent. Good. Bread basket. Alright, is that within range? Watch me suddenly. Oh, no. Suddenly, I'm not necessarily regretting, but wondering about our decision to go for the range one instead. We could just put a planet here just to increase our range. We could also put obviously out a spaceport, but all right, we're gonna have you go to there, just see what's there, and then if there's nothing there at all, because obviously if there's someone here, that would also probably increase our range just enough to get at least this one in, which that one would then be able to get this one. So we'll go here. If there's a planet here, we'll settle that. If not, we'll probably just come down here and settle this just for the sake of increasing our range. I think I like that. All right. Anything over here? That's the definitive one, right? Yes. What about here? No planets there. So there are just 2 planets here, but they're really, really good planets. So you're going to come over here and see what's up over on this star. Go ahead and go out one more. Oh, there is a planet here. Oh, it's a good planet too. So if there's nothing here, then we'll probably sneak out to that planet once we get there. Then you can go ahead and start moving your way up that direction. And there it is. Is that within range? Barely, but yes. Oh, no. Well, that might be our first enemy, because he's right here next to us. Is that his capital? I mean, he's got so much range on his borders and stuff. That's got to be his capital or something, right? Guess we'll find out. Guess we're going to be going to war quick. Oh, there's another one. It's a good one. Better construction, better tourism income. Yeah, both these planets are going to be really good. We got to keep on doing the colony ships for sure now. It's good to see, though. Lots of good options. There actually are 2 planets here. One is a snuggler colony. Who doesn't like snugglers? Let's go ahead and make your way up that way then. All right, so... Oh, there is one here. Excellent. It's shrouded. Helpful in defense, but very isolating to the population. Less growth, more resistance. That's not good. But it would be a better planet than this one, and it should expand our borders out enough. Oh wow, look at there. Precursor, excellent. Man, there's some good stuff over here. And presumably, if this is like the edge, I mean, no, obviously people can travel across here, but it's maybe less likely that they expand out this direction. I don't know, we'll see. So I'm thinking we'll go ahead and find this planet here. And colonize that. Just to expand our borders enough to go from one of those other ones down further south. So, where is it? That's not it. There it is. Let's just go and go there. Why not? Let's do it. Really, really push out our borders as much as we possibly can early in the game. How are we doing on our other colony, or shipyard here? Could buy it probably. But I really was wanting to save some money for getting these asteroids as soon as they come within range. I think that might be better. I don't know. It's probably neither one is a terrible option. This is capital. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. How close our capitals are. What? All right. Good to know. Thankfully, I don't think his military is like incredibly strong. I guess we'll find out. Let's see here. Military power. No, we're technically stronger than him in military. We'll have to keep an eye on that. If he starts growing and building a military, we might be in trouble. All right, so we're good there. Go ahead and come up to here. Come on. Move up. Oh, there is one here as well. A bountiful. Goodness, so many good planets over here. Yeah, this is great. Our biggest thing now is that our competition with this guy. So yeah, good stuff. There's an ascension crystal. Just the one planet, but it's a precursor world with an advanced array of orbiting satellites. These satellites give the planet a larger sensor range and boost the sensor range of any ship built by its shipyard. That's pretty cool. What does that look like? Oh, look at that. All the little satellites running around. Yeah, we got to come down here and get all these things for sure, especially being near the ascension crystal. For now, let's just start moving you back up this direction then. See what's going on up here. Yes, more colony ships. Every time we do a colony ship, though, man, this planet's population goes through the floor. It's really hurting us a lot, probably on the production side of things, but once we get another malevolence thing, we'll be able to get that other production boost for our capital. Idle ship. Were you going to colonize this one, or... Honestly, this one over here might be better. This one's a class 12, and it's got Illyrium on it. This one's actually further out on our borders, and it also gives us more construction. So I'm kind of leaning towards that one. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards that one. Let's do that. Let's go for that one. Look at him. He's got so many planets already right here. Goodness, craziness. All right, so another colony ship. So we're going to have you go there so that you can come all the way down to here and be able to get one of these. I mean, do we just go straight for Domenico the Third over here? Less food, less synthetic pop cap. This one's got more food, more growth. I think we just go for this one. We got to go for this excellent one, I think. So we'll get you as close as you can and kind of go from there. Yes. All right, so again, we're probably going to go for the malevolence. It's going to give us more in tourism. Although the research and the manufacturing is really good. Huh. Yeah. But I really want to get that production on our homeworld. So let's go and do this one. It's going to be fine. Oh, this is an interesting planet. This is the one that's shrouded, right? Yeah. Huh. Again, I don't know if we're supposed to just keep doing shipyards from the get-go, or there's other options or better things. +3 wealth, +1 influence, and what's this one? +2 population, pretty good. It's a haven. Rare stones. I think I'm just going to do the shipyard again. Again, maybe it's a mistake, but I just feel like, well, it feels like a good idea just to kind of keep doing those as much as we can. Although, I mean, each of these shipyards can get stuff from other planets, so maybe that's not the right way to go. That way you can send more production to a single shipyard as opposed to having an array of shipyards everywhere. Well, we'll keep doing it as is for now. And then if it's a mistake, then, you know, we'll adjust later. All right, so you are our scout. Actually, we need to get closer so we can see the sun. There is one here, Bugly. It's a great name. Plus 20% all construction as well. Barely habitable, though, so it's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and move up to here and see what's going up this direction. Oh, you just went past a space junk. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Plus 10 to our treasury. I'll take it. Ideology. Oh, so we did get the ideology. So I think, you know, I mean, maybe the other one would have been better overall, but this is going to be really good for us right now. So plus 10 construction is going to be very, very helpful. That gets us up to what? Wow, that actually gets us up to 13. Like it increased it by that much. Oh, we didn't have a lot of construction, did we? It's going to get this extractor out quicker, which is great. Now that's good for us. Idle ship. You are our survey ship. Nothing there, so we'll go ahead and swing out this direction. Oh, there's a planet. 12. It's good. Lots of like expanse opportunities. And we've only got one civ so far that's really, really close to us. So a lot of potential here. Go ahead and I guess make your way up to this direction. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Where are you at? Probably somewhere we don't like. Probably like down here or something. I don't see any ships or anything. And so far we have a better military than him at the moment, but I can't imagine that's going to stick around very long. 3 colony ships, right? Nope, 2 colony ships going out right now. Let's go ahead and get this. Let's see what here. No planets. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this capsule real quick. And then we'll kind of check the rest of these things over here. Another planet. This one's an extreme one, but it's not really good on the raw construction, unfortunately. It's always an option that we can look at later. And there are 2 planets here. One's extreme and the other one is got Terrentium cloud and plus 1 raw production. Not a lot of food. But again, going towards that production heavy side of things. All right, another colony ship. Really starting to hurt our population. Oh, that's why our production's so low on here, because we've been ripping apart the population from all these colony ships. But that's going to be all right. New citizens. So we've already got the administrator. May actually need another one soon, but for now I think we're going to be okay. Maybe we can wait for one more after that. I'm really leaning towards maybe the worker or the scientist at this point. Let's do the worker. And do we want to send you to our homeworld? I mean, our homeworld has the most construction right now. And it's the one that's building all of the big time things at the moment. I think sending at least this first one to our homeworld is probably okay. I think later on we'll obviously want the ones that cover our whole civilization. But I think this will be fine for now. So let's do that. And that gets us up to 16.5. That's a pretty big boost. So I'm definitely okay with that. Idle colony. Okay, so we really started getting some food in here because we got to get you growing again. This precursor fabricator gets us more ship construction. It also gives us more social construction for adjacency. We could just stick it here. I mean, I don't know if that's... I don't know if that bonus has an effect on this. This is a social construction improvement. So if I look underneath the name of it on the tooltip, and this boosts ship construction. So presumably that will not help that one, if I'm reading that correctly. How are we looking on the money? We are actually still making money. So the central bank would be good at some point, but I don't know if it's necessary right this second. Increase our morale. I mean, our morale is not great. I don't know if that's necessarily the next one we want to go for. We've got to do something though. We could aid some research just to buy some time. Yeah, I don't know. We could stick this one over here and it would kind of help some things, but Really want to stick a factory there. +2 to wealth. You know what? Let's just put you... Let's just put you there. You know what? More money is going to be helpful in the long run. Get that going and it's going to be fine. Probably not overthink it too much. Do we keep sending you guys down here to finish up these really, really good ones down this way? I mean, they're so far away from us at the moment, though. Again, there's some really good ones up this way. We've already got one guy going to one of these. I forget which one. I think it was this one. Got one going there. I'm really thinking this breadbasket one's probably a really good one for us to go for. So let's go for that one. It's a long ways away, but I think it's going to be good in the long run. You know, I just realized... Oh, not there. I just realized we are not making our Mark II colony ships. Silly me. Actually, I think I could have upgraded you. Like an option to update. Yep, update to the latest version. That was silly. We actually got an extra one that we shouldn't have with that. I'm going to go ahead and put you back on continuous making for now. It's really starting to hurt our planets overall. But with that +10 that we have from the malevolence, and as well as having our worker here, we're going to make up for any loss that we have of the population here. So I think it's going to be okay. And it's still, I mean, it's still technically growing, so we'll see what happens. All right, anything here? Nothing there. So I'm going to swing across over here. There's some Durantium, though. So many resources. Now, all I did was set it to common, didn't I, right? Something like that. Yeah, so somebody's built a wonder of sorts. All right, so you... Don't know that we have to go for both of these. I mean, a Norse spice, I don't know how good that is. Might be worthwhile going for. I'm tempted to send you over this direction. Or let me maybe up here or something. Not sure what would be best. This is one of our Mark IIs though, which is good. It's going to have better range, better moves. Kind of leaning towards going ahead and getting, let's go ahead and get this one. Why not? Honestly, at this point, I don't know if there's necessarily a super wrong answer other than maybe going for that one. That one's more strategic than beneficial. All these other ones are really good planets overall. More experience. All right, so there's nothing there. There's a black hole over here. Let's go check out this system up here. Antimatter. Very cool. More resources. All right, anything here? Nope. So that's basically all of this up this direction. I mean, we could still spread out a little bit more and kind of see some more stuff, but let's just start sending you over here. It's going to be a long path through the dark, but we'll have you kind of connect up and start looking from that side. All right, hyperdrive specialization is done. More moves. Perfect. What now? This gives us more ship range. Actually, don't know. More manufacturing. Ideal hull size for a smaller hull. It also gets us mining barracks. Boost yield of attached resources. Maybe one of the colonization ones? This gives us the factory. Actually, I think I like that a lot. Let's do that. Get the factory and stuff, and I think that's going to be beneficial for us. All right, so Torniva the Third. You did the shipyard, which again, maybe it wasn't the right bet, but you know, we'll find out. I think we're going to put some manufacturing stuff over in this area, although a lot of our manufacturing is to come from our home planet, to be perfectly honest. So some of these outlying planets maybe need to focus on some other stuff instead. Let most of our shipbuilding come from it. Let's see, what else could we do? Morale is, it's fine. Honestly, starting to work on like the Harmony Crystal wouldn't be the worst thing, probably. We have one of these deep core mines per planet. So going and get one of these down would help the rest of this stuff out a little bit. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and do one of those. Adjacency is +1 to all construction, so if I stick it up here, it'll help a lot of this stuff. I think that's fine. So let's go ahead and stick you Stick you here and have +1 to all of these things. Sure, why not? +1 to all. Alright, so here's another shipyard. So we can start getting some more colony ships from this planet as well. Which I can't imagine it's got a lot of population, which I know it doesn't, but it's going to take a long time to construct. So by the time it gets constructed, it might actually have some decent population. So let's go ahead and do it. Why not? We'll just do one at a time here. That's going to be fine. Yeah, I'm starting to think the shipyards maybe everywhere is not a good idea after all. Maybe some shipyards in these areas here is fine. Some of these other ones that come up, though, I may not do shipyards from the get-go. Oh, hello. That's where this guy is. Interesting. So we got to be careful of him for sure. I mean, his military is still technically not as good as ours. With our one, this thing's probably putting us over on the military side of things. All right, choose new tech. What could this give us? Galactic mainframe. Xeno Research Lab, which is good. Xeno Factory. Starbase Factory. Actually, Starbase Factory would be probably pretty good. Xeno Farm would be good. Being able to get cities would be good. Let's go for this one. I don't know. I just like the idea of getting the Starbase stuff up and running and things like that. Plus getting a better factory. Yeah, we're actually a little bit over time. So we're going to put a cut in here. Again, I think things are better off at the moment. Oh, no. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll just have to kick them off of there. That's unfortunate. But that's all right. We'll deal with these guys soon-ish, I guess. We'll continue putting out some more of these planets where we can, and then we'll get ready for war against both of our closest neighbors. So again, I do appreciate you watching. Thank you, and goodbye.